finished fishing. Got it. Jacob's up there working away, ain't he? Yeah. Is that all of them? Yep. I think I said in the roof. Oh, me.
Hey y'all, it's Meagan and Andy. Welcome back to the channel. Glad y'all are here today. Come spend some time with us today. I really don't know what all we're gonna get into, but it's probably gonna be a busy day, as such as this time of year. So
Ain't that the truth? We've been meaning to shut the chicken door every night for the past week, and we keep forgetting. So this morning we were like, you know what? Since it's only, what is it, 7 chickens?
Yeah, and a rooster.
7 chickens and a rooster. I said, we'll just catch them with a net. So that's what we did. We're gonna move these down to the bottom part of the pasture. They have been right here ever since we pulled them out of the Jacob's garden up there.
But I mean, where it's only 7 of them, they ain't hurt it too bad.
They ain't. To be honest with you, I want to move them just so I can mow, because we got all these weeds coming up in here and everything, and I just want to clip all that off. This is bothering me. I don't like it looking like this. So anyways, they're going down to the bottom part of the pasture down there where it's wooded.
Nice hay to scratch in and stuff down there too.
Yep, that's the main reason I want to take them down there. And then yesterday, Jacob put up a net and moved his chickens out onto the pasture. They want to stay right in that house. I mean, that's what they're used to, so it'll take them a little while to get used to that net. But
hey,
what?
I was getting this one out, and I threw it outside, and it fell on the chicken's neck, and he started running, and it stayed on.
I thought the chicken was toting it. So we need to get the net up, obviously. Take the water and tote the chicken tractor down there.
So awkward. I don't want to tote it all the way down there.
Maybe we can lay them on top of the chicken thing. So getting ready to put the netting back together, I want to show y'all something. When your netting starts getting a little bit of age on it, I've showed this in the past, but we ain't really fooled with netting a lot. These end pieces down here start falling off of the post, and they'll get around that metal post, right, that metal stop, and ground your net out. Took me forever one year to figure out why my netting didn't have no power on it, what was killing the power. And that's what it was. And yes, I know you could wrap some tape or something around that metal foot, but honestly, who thinks about that until you run across it? And I don't have no tape with me right now. And as long as you keep a check on it, it's fine. But
It usually only falls down when we move it.
Yep, that's about the only time you have a problem with it. But like I said, I thought that might help somebody out, because that's something we struggled with there one year for a long time. I just thought my net was no good and I was gonna have to throw it away. I was like, something shorted out on it. But you have to really watch it when you push your foot on them pieces. See, I done pushed it down again. But those white ones, the white runners that have the black in them, they also have an electric wire in them that will conduct electricity and ground it out on that foot. Well, let's go down here and open up the door. I can cross without breaking my neck. cows are very anxiously waiting to move this morning. However, they're going to go to this seeding. I've been unrolling hay out here. We've held them over in this particular part right here for longer than we should, but since we've had rain, we're just letting everything kind of recuperate and sacrificing one of the pastures. All right, y'all can get back out now. Welcome to your new home for a while. We've done terrified them this morning. Come on. There's plenty of manure and hay and fresh ground to scratch in down here. That one right there is screaming at me this morning. There's that. That's one thing done this morning. Time for 25 million more. And there's also some madness or method to our madness here. This fella right here is hopefully going back to daddy, like maybe even today. And right now, like I said, they're wanting to move, but he's hungry, and we're hoping to use that hunger to help entice him on the trailer so we don't have to set up panels and everything.
And the good news is he's been on a trailer numerous times in his life.
He's very, for the most part,
Yeah.
decently easy to load.
Yeah.
But the cow whisperer here, she knows how to load one without anything except a feed bucket,
No, don't talk it up yet.
I know, right?
Yeah,
we ain't there yet, are we?
You can say that after he's on the trailer.
I know. I better hush my mouth because you're right. I'll jinx us. Anyways, next I'm going to go get Daddy's old cow trailer, hook it to the tractor, and we'll at least have that up here for when we are ready to load him. While Megan's finishing lunch up, well, when she gets done with lunch, me and her's going to go down there and try to get that bull on the trailer. But I need to stake up some more of these cucumbers. You can see on these, the disease is already starting to set in. So unfortunately, as good as they've looked, well, darn, we got a big old wilt right there. But these white cucumbers are typical for that. They tend to knock out pretty quick. The other cucumbers look pretty good, but I'm going to try to stake some of them up. And I mean tie some of them up. Look at the bees are working. They're all over them. But I really don't know how much longer these white ones are going to last. We're going to come out here and pick them soon too. And the heat's got them flopped because it is warming up quite a bit. We've got some big time heat coming, about close to 100. And I imagine that'll be the end of these cucumbers. They'll probably bite the dust at that point. That little dude right there, I have found to be the best thing ever for tying up these cucumbers. Because these have not wanted to climb the trellis. I've had to train them. I got some more right here that need to be tied up in amongst my dill forest. Yeah, we definitely got something to pick. So I reckon after we get the bull loaded, cucumbers is next on the list because cucumbers do not wait on you. You have to do cucumbers when cucumbers say they're ready for you to do them.
Come on, Mr. Bull. Well, come here. You can get in.
Come on, girl. We walking around.
He's just smelling.
That guy's attention. See that?
There he goes.
Oh, he got scared. Hang on. Black Star will go on there. She said, I'll do anything for some food. Y'all think I ought to tap him?
No, just hold on. Let him get a foot in here.
Boy, he's like, y'all get away from me. Well,
Just hold on. He knows now. Yeah. I don't want you to push him too soon, because
I know he'll get out of the way and then he won't go back.
then he won't go back.
Come on. Many times you've done this, you ought to just.
See, he's getting it. Here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
You don't think I should nudge him? No, he's backing up now.
I think he'll back up and run right now. Come on.
Look at me. We got an audience.
Thought she was gonna get her horse out. I couldn't get him.
We have an audience.
Look at that. Look at how she knows that she needs that.
So the youngin started hollering for me while Megan's up there trying to load this bull, and this is what I found.
Even with my new tires.
Even with his new tires, he managed to bury his foliage. So
It's cold. Look at
yeah, you went across the ruts. Oh, you're gonna. That's what you want me to do. You want me to get in there and slip and slide with you, won't you? I guess I'll take my foil and get over there, Jacob, and try to pull you backwards with you on your foil.
Alright.
Be prepared though. You're gonna get some mud slung on you.
I don't care.
Really need somebody picking it up on your back rack too. I don't know, we'll try.
We have three. We have her. I can't pick that thing up. I'm gonna go back through there.
No! You go through that way. I didn't know you routed it out that deep. Well, we got him.
Look, that's a big hole.
One thing for sure, you've put them new tires to work, ain't you?
Yeah.
Goodness, youngin. Yeah, this down here is some nasty mud. Hey, you want me to tell you something? Before this was a garden, back when I was younger, we had a big old mud pit down here.
That's what we need to do that garden.
This whole bottom down here just holds water. But anyways, reminds me of something else someone else I used to know would have done. I'm sure it won't be the last time. That's some nasty mud.
That's like this deep.
I know. You've routed it out big time.
Yeah.
knew if I said I was gonna give up, that'd do it.
Look at there, y'all.
I used Black Star as my shield. Did you see that?
No, I missed it. I was staying over here out of the way so I wouldn't bother him.
I was hiding behind Black Star so he wouldn't see me run over there to the back of the...
I can't believe it.
I can't believe he can turn around in there.
I can't either, because he's a monster on that little trailer. Well, I know what we're doing now.
You can do anything with a little bit of patience.
A whole lot of patience. I'd have give up an hour ago.
It probably took us about an hour.
About an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I kind of kept up with it. It took about an hour and a half.
So which one would you rather do? Just hang out with the cows or put up them corral panels and fight with them that way? Because he'd run through them corral panels.
I don't think the corral panels have done any good with him, because even when me and Daddy loaded him to bring him here, you know, Daddy's got somewhat of a chute. But even that, Daddy didn't use the gate to push him in there, because Daddy said, no, just let him go, because he's going to do what he wants to do.
Oh, yeah.
And that bull is of the size that
He's going to do what he wants
he's going to do what he's wanted. It don't matter what kind of panels you got up, what kind of gates you got up. If you're in his way and that gate's in his way, he's coming through it if he don't want to go. So, I think...
Yes.
Here, give me 5. That's worth it right there. Y'all, I'm not going to lie. I was at the point, I was like, well, we've wasted an hour down here. And she did it, though. I mean, this one come out of nowhere, because it was at the point where he wasn't even coming around the trailer anymore. I don't know how you done it, because I seriously, I looked away for 2 minutes.
Oh, so you didn't even see me put him on?
And the next thing I know, you're running over there shutting the gate. And I was like, holy cow, I missed it.
I didn't know you wasn't watching me.
No, I stood behind that tree because I just got out of the way, because you done told me to get out of the way so he wouldn't see me. So I was just standing right here behind this tree.
Daddy always said you have to think like a cow. And that's the best advice I can give anybody. But the only way you learn to think like a cow is be around cows. Is what.
And have patience.
And have patience. A lot of patience.
I'm learning that a man can do anything he wants with patience. And y'all have heard me say it many times before. Patience is something I was not gifted with. I really wasn't. I'd have threw in the towel a long time ago. But I hung down here.
There he is.
I can't believe it's on him. Well, let's go take him and put him back.
Okay.
He's going back to Daddy's pasture, which is about... Oh, shoot, it's probably a mile from here, counting down through the woods where you got to go, but that's where we're going to go turn him loose at. And that's where he came from before we brought him up here.
Yep, that's where he lives. Happy to be on the next pasture.
All right, dude. You're back home. Come on. Look, he went over it and didn't mess with it. You're back home. Go check them all out. He said, this is where the feed's always at. I'm going to go check it out. There he is. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of glad that mouth's gone to feed.
Yep, that's a big task and a big mouth to feed off the list.
That it is. Poor fella, he can eat.
Yeah, yes he can.
Of course, if I was that size, I could eat too.
Yep.
He's a monster.
I'm glad that's done.
Well, I'll tell you what, Daddy's got some pretty little calves down here. That one ain't been here long. Look at that little fella. Ain't he cute? I love the white one, though. One of these days, we're going to have some white
I
calves.
like that one with the white face.
The white face? I like the white face, but I tell you what, I like that.
I think black and white's the cutest.
I don't know. Used to. I guess it still is. Black and white face ones was the most expensive ones on the market for some reason.
Look, here he comes. Bulldozing his way through all of them.
Oh, I see him back there.
He's got a few more girlfriends here.
Yeah, he got several more ladies here. That little white one over there, though, I always thought there was something special about a Charolais.
There's another one over here. We've got two of them.
Right there, the gray. That one's a little more gray, ain't it?
I can't believe you got him with that.
Well, since the excitement's over with now, I guess it's time to get back out to the garden.
Let's get a little garden work.
We got cucumbers to pick, we got green beans need to be picked, we got potatoes need to be dug, we got garlic needs to be pulled, but not all that's getting done today.
They're not going to look like this much longer, but they're so pretty.
They're beautiful right now, but we've got a couple of close to 100-degree days coming, and I have a feeling this is probably the last time y'all are going to see big, beautiful cucumber vines right here.
We'll fry 'em. The October beans are also beautiful.
They are.
Eat up with bugs.
Yeah,
Give it a little bit longer.
look. Luckily, since the rain, it's like our insect problems have kind of went away.
Yeah.
We had them before the rain, but man. But I will say this. Cucumbers are first on our list today because cucumbers don't wait on you. Everything else can wait for a little bit anyways. But a cucumber's about like a zucchini or squash. Today it might be like this. Tomorrow it's that big around.
Yep.
And so, yeah, you gotta pick the cucumbers when they're ready for you to pick them, not when you're ready to pick them. Ain't that right?
That's right. We've got some other stuff that could be done today that's probably not going to get done, actually, now that we've got the bull moved and all that. But that stuff, like you said, it can wait. You
Yeah.
kind of have to, when you plant all this garden like this, you kind of got to just play it by ear. It's like the green beans probably need to be picked, but the green beans will be okay for a day or two, and it don't matter, you
Right.
know. But these cucumbers.
Well, the green beans will probably be high on the priority list tomorrow.
Yeah.
But today, they were, but they're not no more.
We average picking our cucumbers every other day. So even picking them every other day, you're still gonna find some that you missed.
Of course.
It never ever fails.
Hey, I was out there this morning around them white cucumbers, and I seen something you missed the other day. Well, actually, was I the last one that picked?
I think we were out there together.
We was, so both of us missed them.
No, we did these. You did these, and I did the white ones. That's what it was.
Yeah, and so you're liable to find several across here that's been
Yeah,
missed.
you picked these, and I picked the white ones up. I like dill pickles about this size. That's the way we like them anyway. So you'll see me picking these itty bitty cucumbers. That's why.
They make the best.
I think so.
Plenty of blooms still.
You go down one side, and I'll go down the other.
All right. I don't mind spraying my cucumbers. Talking about that bug, I don't mind spraying cucumbers when they don't have cucumbers on them. But now that they have cucumbers, I don't really want to spray it all over the cucumber. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Kind of just gonna get what we're gonna get.
at this point, it's just going to be what it's going to be. And if an insect ends up taking them out, they take them out.
Makes sense.
I've always kind of been that way. I don't much like spraying nothing on them once the fruit's there, on anything. It don't matter if it's cucumbers, tomatoes, or green beans, or what. So I was walking to the other end of the garden, was going to work my way back. I looked down at my yellow wax beans and said something is missing, and they've been eat on. Now, not bad at all. There's only a few spots. Something must have scared it. But look at this. A deer track. So we do have a fence, but I have left this hole right here on this section of garden because since it's been here, we've not had a problem, period, of anything getting in it. And it kind of looks like now I've got problems. And that one deer has found that hole. So you know what that means. I guess I'm going to have to finish stretching my fence across and finish it. I was wondering how long it would take, but it's been like this now, what, a year. Well, daggone it. He probably walked right around. It's the same one, I guarantee.
One that eats my flowers.
And so I noticed the other day that one had been eating on the other side of that grapevine. They'd eat the leaves off of it.
Yep, I bet he just...
Yep. Sorry, deers. I have to chuckle every time I read a comment from one of y'all that says, why don't you just shoot the deers? Or why don't you just eat the deers? And unless you live in our part of North Carolina, and I think many other parts of North Carolina, I don't believe people realize just how big of a problem deers are.
Well, let me tell you. My cousin put on Facebook the other day, she goes to church about 5 miles from her house up the road here, and says she counted 75 the other night on the way home.
In a 5-mile span.
Yep, ain't that something? That's just showing you. That's the one she saw.
Yeah, that's not counting the one she didn't see. We live in a county, and if I was told this the other day, and I absolutely believe it, but was told that that in our county, car insurance is the most expensive of any county in North Carolina because of the deer population. And there's so much greater chance that you're going to hit a deer here versus anywhere else. Deer are way overpopulated here. We could probably go and kill 150 deer, and I promise you it would not make a difference, because actually I know farmers who have killed 150 deer because, you know, you have permits and all that stuff to do it. But it wouldn't make a difference. It does not help because there's just so many of them here.
You're going to have to put a dog barker or something up tonight.
Well, I took my 2 dog barkers over yonder to the corn pit.
Well, what about this? You got any fishing line? You
I don't know if I do or not. I'll have to look.
can just do that. It'll be a quick fix for now.
Well, that's an old track. Like, it's been there a few days.
You think so?
Looks like it was done right after the rain. I don't know how I missed it like I did.
They found it now. It will be back. You know how them things, if it can figure its way back out in here. I don't know how smart it is. Now see, now when I make my 14-day pickles, they're better like this.
Bigger, because you make slices. I ain't found none like that yet.
But question, wonder how they would be in slices. Would you rather have them in slices, or do you like those in the wedges?
What are you talking about?
The 14-day pickles.
Would I rather have them whole pickles?
No. Slices, like the what do you call them, chips?
Oh, the chip. Oh. I don't know. I ain't never thought about them in a chip.
They'd be a heck of a lot easier to cut up that way. Actually, the recipe that I follow, that person does them in chips.
Really?
But they're like fat ones, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We ain't never had them in chips before. I believe Grandma might have made them in chips before, but I don't think I don't know.
Guess what else liable to be ready next week?
October beans.
Yeah.
Are they?
Well, you should see them. Which they can wait, I mean.
Yeah, they can farm dry up, couldn't they? If they want
As long as it ain't too wet, because they'll go back to re-sprouting. That's the only thing. Only problem I've had with waiting too long. I can't believe a darn deer's been out here.
I can. Look right there. There's some of them things.
We have them every year.
Yep.
Whatever they are.
I didn't get many, Megan.
I got, must be slowing down or something. I've seen a bunch of little tiny ones.
Right there's what I got.
And probably, you know, we picked the little ones. So.
Well, you pour them in with your bucket, and it'll be about what I picked the other night, actually.
Yeah, pour them in there. I'll set these in the house, and then we'll go to the
that looks
white
good.
cucumbers.
To the white ones next?
To the white ones.
All right.
I can't believe done ate my babies. Look,
Huh?
look at these.
Well, we got to
Now-
put something up, because if not, they'll be over here eating these.
Look.
Yeah. They're getting there.
Yeah. Probably about another week.
So, I think I'll come out. Well, I'll come back out before I forget about it here in just a short minute. Hang on, Megan. I found one you missed. Here you go.
Oh, yeah, I can't see.
Here you go.
I was standing right here looking a while ago, and there was a big fat one right in front of my face.
Was it? But anyways, what I was saying is, I've got some of the deer repellent stuff that I keep mixed up. That's what I've been using up there at the potato patch this year to keep the deer out. It's the, what is the name of it? Deer and rabbit repellent or something like that?
Something like that.
Long as you religiously spray that stuff, it works. So, it stinks. It stinks to high heaven.
Now, not last year, but I believe it was the year before that. It was a drought year. Not as bad as this year, but remember, I think it kind of quit working. They started getting brave. You remember that?
Yeah, it was late in the season.
Very late in the summer they started.
But it'll work right now because I've not used it, period, up here this year. And so these deer don't even know that smell.
You ought to spray it on. Well, see, I've got a deer anyway that comes through my front yard, and I can't have no flowers.
Sure,
I got some beautiful lilies out there, but I ain't seen them 2 or 3 years. Because as soon as they come up and start putting on their leaves, there's just a stick left.
Yeah, I should spray them. I don't know why I never thought about it. Before we leave from out here, check out my okra. It's really growing. It's gonna like that weather we got coming up. And the corn. This corn right here is so far the best looking sweet corn we've had. It looks great. Come up great. Hopefully we'll get us a good picking of sweet corn off of that. Look right here. These blackberries right here are way better than them ones at the pig lot. Oh man, that's a good one. So of the white ones right there is what we found so far. And
Which, to be fair, I mean, we do pick all the babies.
yeah, and we've picked these rather heavy lately.
Yeah.
You may notice that they're a little bit flopped, and I might have been neglecting to water them. Look right there hiding.
Where?
Perfect size. So I did just turn the drip irrigation on, and I just seen another one, Megan. Look right here.
The more you look, the more you see.
Well, that's the way these white ones especially are. I used to think they stood out, but now I swear I believe they're camouflage.
Yeah.
You just have to, we have walked around these vines
Oh no, little bee.
3 times.
Can I save you?
What happened?
He's stuck in this spider web.
Oh, the bee is.
Come on, fella. There you go. Be free. Don't do that again.
Goodness gracious. Up until this point, these white cucumbers have been very prolific.
They've outperformed the green ones,
But I think it's fixing to go the other way.
Yeah.
We've got a little bit of blight starting to show. And there's a lot of them just dying off. And that's okay. I guess I could treat that if I wanted to. But I was just telling Megan, you know, I don't mind spraying a pesticide or something on something if we have a really bad problem. But it's not that big a deal right now. And I don't know if Jacob comes out here and picks a cucumber and eats it. He loves cucumbers. And I just really don't want to spray nothing now at the point where we're at the point that there's fruit there. If it was before fruit was there, it would be a different story. But since the actual thing we're eating is there, I don't really want to spray it with anything. I guess to each his own. You can do whatever you want to do. But they're just wilted like that because somebody neglected to turn the irrigation on. That's my fault. They will perk back up. I've done seen them like this more than once this year. I told Megan the problem was we got rain, and I just ain't thought about irrigation at this point no more. Look at these beautiful tomatoes. Definitely overcrowded, however, they're beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Not as crowded as we normally plant them.
No, they ain't. They're still too crowded, though. You think you found them all?
I don't know, I keep finding them.
This cucumber went plumb up into the tomato there, but I'm just leaving be.
I'm satisfied.
Well, time to go make pickles.
Yep. You can't make dill pickles without dill.
Look at this, y'all.
We had some people in the comments saying they were having a hard time with growing dill, and so I'm gonna tell y'all what. I have had trouble growing it years ago, and I never could understand how Andy's grandma always had a prolific amount of dill at her house that always come back every year. Because I would go up there and get it, because I could never get it to grow. Anyways, one year I ended up buying a dill plant, or a couple of dill plants. I can't remember now. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
We bought plants and planted those that were already sprouted, big plants. And ever since, we have not had to plant it. Now, it don't come up exactly where we want it, like this is in the grass.
Yeah, it's pretty much in where we would normally weed eat,
Yeah,
but we
and
just
that one's
leave
like
it
in that bed. It's took over that bed.
right there.
But I've not planted dill now in several years. Like, it plants itself. And we will probably have more dill come up before the fall that
Yeah.
comes from this.
Yeah, so all of this will end up reseeding, and every one of those will be a seed. And it'll just fall everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
One recommendation, though, if you do that, plant it somewhere where it can come back.
Yeah.
I don't recommend planting dill in like your tilled garden or your
No.
plowed garden.
If you want it to come back.
Yeah, if you want it to come back.
But the thing is, like, we don't even take care of it. Like,
No.
we don't do nothing to it.
I just leave it. When I
It
see
wasn't
it
even
coming up,
watered because it's not even in the bed.
I don't even know how it sprouted, to be honest with you, because it started growing during all that drought.
Mm-hmm.
How it grew is beyond me, but it did.
But that's my best advice for anybody is just go out and buy you a couple of dill plants that are already started. Plant it somewhere it can reseed and see if, I mean, here anyway, it works like a charm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because your grandma, that one time, she was like, what do you mean you can't grow it? I was like, I don't know, I can't grow it.
Well, we're at that point now.
Yeah.
But, I mean, up there in Grandma's flower beds, dill just grows everywhere.
Just still do that.
Yeah, it's still everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Comes up everywhere. And it's a beautiful plant. So even if you don't want to use dill for anything, plant it just for the looks of it. You ready to go cut them up?
Let's go.
All right.
Did you look on his backside?
I did not.
There's one.
But I don't. That section right there has been the worst the whole time.
Yeah, it ain't been no good.
For whatever reason.
Yeah.
The thing with a garden is, and I see, and I mean, you do what you want to do. It don't matter to me. But I see a lot of folks, local, online, don't matter where, garden season comes in, like right now, we're here at almost July 4th. That's prime vacation time for everybody. Everybody wants to go somewhere July 4th. Matter of fact, I'm going somewhere July 4th. If you end up running into us down at the southern, what is it called? The Old Threshers Reunion in Denton, North Carolina, me and Jacob, Megan's not going to go because it's garden time. And that's not necessarily her thing anyway.
I was going to say, I could go, I guess, if I wanted to, but me and Maggie are going to stay here and ride the horses. And
Just do your thing.
yeah, so.
Me and Jacob are going to be down there. It's always held on July 4th week. But, you know, if you run into us, don't hesitate saying hey or whatever, telling us who you are, all that good stuff, because about every year I run into somebody down there that watches us. But anyways, my point being, garden typically comes in when it's vacation time, and you have to make a choice. Do you go on vacation, or do you lose what you have worked up to this point for? And unfortunately, I mean, Megan is making somewhat of a sacrifice because of that. And I know she is. But
Just like I think the peaches are gonna be ready.
The peaches are going to be
The
right.
sweet corn's gonna be ready.
The sweet part of the sweet corn's going to be right. The cucumbers are showing off like crazy right now. Green beans are showing off like crazy. Blueberries, blackberries. I can't name what I was going to be
Stuff
coming
that
in.
probably shouldn't wait.
Yeah, it's stuff that you can't leave. You can't wait. And so what do? If it came down to it, we would stay here. But y'all, this is one of those shows that Jacob, like, it means everything to him. So me and him go, and Megan stays here and takes care
It's
of it.
good for y'all though. Like,
What, to get away from the women folk?
yeah,
You're probably right.
Take care of yourself for a few days. I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, you do get your share of women folk trips too.
That's
You and
right.
your mama and Maggie.
That's
So
right.
it happens, but you know, that's a choice you have to make when you plan all this stuff. You have to realize that it's most likely going to start coming in when you don't want it to. And if you don't do something with it, you lose it. And I see a lot of folks that lose it. They give it up just
it's a
because of
choice.
that.
I
But it's
mean-
a choice everybody has.
Yeah, it's a choice you make.
Yep, it's a choice you make, and we do our best to choose not to lose it. Now, that situation changes once you've already made all that you intend on making.
Oh yeah.
Then you can just leave it, let it go, give it away, whatever
I ain't
you
about
want
to
to
let
do.
go of them peaches.
No. I intend on picking a few of them peaches and taking them with me.
Yeah. I'll turn you into a pickle maker yet.
This is rather enjoyable. The other night we was in here for like, what, till
Almost 9 o'clock.
it was almost 9 o'clock between, I think we worked or from, it was like, what, 2 o'clock that evening when we got started with everything?
Well, something like that. And we had supper in between.
But we picked the green beans, snapped the green beans, picked the cucumbers, and made pickles. Like, we was just in
Well,
full force.
I have enjoyed having you here to lend a hand.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, I've enjoyed doing it. Cutting these cucumbers up is, for some reason, satisfying. I don't know why. I think it's because they cut so easy. Yeah, I asked Megan the other night, I was like, what's your quota? How many we gotta, what's our goal here with the green beans and pickles and all that? She said, as many as we can make.
Yep.
All right then. It's one of those times when when you're getting a lot of something, you make a lot of something, don't you?
You make it while you get it while the getting's good.
Yep. Because it will stop.
Oh, it's fixing.
And
It gets hot. It's fixing to hang it up.
let's see, if we have a good year like this, like what we've got right now, next year may not be like that.
That's right.
Just
Well,
like
we learned-
last year
We
was.
learned that last year. Yeah.
Yep.
Made 3 jars of pickles last year. I've already made, or we've made probably 12.
12 jars. Dill pickles.
14-day pickles are next on the list. I just hope my cucumbers hang on a little bit longer.
Well, I see them out there hanging on longer than these in the raised beds. I feel like them in the raised beds are about to go.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's a good one. See him?
Oh yeah. Chicken bucket.
Where's the chicken bucket?
Or bowl back there behind me.
Oh.
Look at this. You cut out the perfect amount. I think I'm gonna be able to squeeze mine out.
Really?
Look at that. Told you I was gonna turn you into a pickle maker.
I know what I'm doing, don't I?
And they'll fit.
Is it good?
Yeah, the last white one I ate was a little bitter, but dinner, that was good.
I'll eat them when they turn into a pickle.
Got my dill pickles done. I ended up having 3 quarts and 4 pints. I did chips, whole pickles. Got a couple of, let's see, a couple of jars of whole pickles. That one's a whole pickle. and wedges. So a little bit of everything. The whole ones like this right here are my favorite, or all of our favorites. But I try to make a little variety of everything anyway.
There it is.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Well, before we call this a day, there's one more thing I want to do, and I wanted to be sure to catch it on video, because I know a lot of people are interested in the way that I made my kraut. And well, it has been right at 3 weeks, and it's time to try it and see if it's ready to be put up. So that's what we're gonna do here. It's been working. It worked out on my porch for about a week. Then it got really hot, so I brought it inside. You can smell it when you take that lid off. That is for sure. So, look at that, y'all. No browning or anything like that. It looks great. So, the only thing left to do now is a taste test. Beautiful jar of kraut here. I'm going to crack it just over the sink just in case there's any pressure, which I have not had the lids on tight. Yeah, I have my lids pretty loose. Now with kraut, when I do it this way, a lot of times these first top little spoonful here, I'll throw out when I get ready to eat it. But I want to get down in here and try this. I can feel on my fork that it's nice and crunchy. It's perfect. It is perfect. Alright, so I'm going to trust the rest of them are good to go too. But that is great. It is crunchy, flavorful. So this is a very old-timey way of making kraut. And I just want you to realize that I want you to do what you're comfortable with in your kitchen. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to tighten down this ring and lid, and it's heading to my basement. If you feel more comfortable canning your kraut, there's nothing in this world wrong with that. But for the way that I'm going to do it, tighten down that lid. My basement is a dirt basement, root cellar. It stays between 55 and 65 degrees down there all year round, no matter what time of year it is. And I tighten that lid down and put it on the shelf. And I'm telling y'all right now, it'll stay looking like this right here. I ate some. I ate my last jar from the fall here just a couple weeks ago, and it was great. And still had that beautiful color to it. We'll take those down to the grocery store and call it a day. But y'all, I guess that's gonna about wrap up today's video. Hope y'all enjoyed the video today, and thank you so much for spending some of your time with us. It means more to us than you know. Till we see y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good one.